Alright. Finally, after getting sidetracked a little bit yesterday with the zaniest challenges, it's time to play a zany Eden. Oh no. Ever changing. So maybe we're still gonna be zany? I thought this might be a little bit more conventional, but I'm not sure that's the case. I'll tell you though, we do start with Sacred Heart, so there's that. I don't know what happens with this character. We'll figure it out over time. Maybe every room she changes. I don't know. We'll find out. Is so zany. Zane incoming. Not every room. Confirmed. Not every room. NL, did you see the post about the Seinfeld impossible hallway? I did see the post about the Seinfeld impossible hallway. I mean, it was a curious thing to look at. And what were my thoughts at this point of the Seinfeld impossible hallway? My thoughts are, you know, it's filmed on a soundstage. It's not filmed in a real building in New York City, so of course it could be an impossible hallway. But admittedly I had never thought about it. It does kind of break your brain a little bit, right? No way. Filmed on location. This seat is cracked. I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, like, I don't know where the run goes from here, but I mean, like, even the shops are coming up Millhouse right now. He said the thing. Like, look at this, man. This is crazy. That was debunked. It is possible. Bro, how can you, like, debunk a fictional hallway? Like, how can you debunk something that's not in real life? It's not, like, did they visit the real Seinfeld building? I don't understand. How can it be done? Two of spades, yeah.
Of spades.
Two of clubs, no. Judgment, yeah. Justice, yeah. Hierophant, yeah. Two of clubs, not yet, not yet. We say not yet. Every time you take damage, everything changes. Okay. Okay. Here's the thing, though. This run is actually still really good. You know, I'll take Buddy in a box, because my thesis is that everything changing means the more items you have, the better off you're going to be. Oh, you can still get breakfasted. Now that's an interesting theory. Yeah, I wasn't planning on taking damage today anyway, so no big deal. No, you can't get breakfasted. Even better. Yeah, dummy. Guess what? We already ruined our cool little run there, but we do have Book of Revelations now. Donkey dunk. I'm still feeling pretty good about this. Like, the more items you have, the easier this run is going to be, I think. Only items you pick up count towards breakfasting, rerolls don't. Alright, look, that's all well and good, but this is like, it's beyond my level of expertise. I'm mostly like a dodge the bullets and shoot bullets kind of guy. When we get into this talk about like interest rates and bond yields and stuff like that, I just hit the snooze button. I go back to bed. I asked this question in Dan's chat. But who do you think would win in a fight? Derek Yu or Edmund McMillan? I said this in Dan's chat as well. I think it's one of those things where, like, if you're putting it in Marvel terms, Edmund McMillan is like the Hulk. Like, I think it's very difficult to do damage to him, and he's got incredible hurting power. But then Derek is like Doctor Strange. Like, I think Derek could concoct a world of subterfuge to play mind games with his opponent. Now, who would win in a fight between the Hulk and Doctor Strange? It's not even close. Doctor Strange would win, because he would just make a portal when the Hulk punches and then, like, slice his arm off. But they're not really the the Hulk and Doctor Strange. They're merely analogous to the two. So the way I look at it is it's like, help. It's like, imagine if they were in the UFC octagon. I picture like Derek is gonna rig up like punji sticks and like explosive traps and stuff like that everywhere. But Edmund's just gonna keep running straight through them like the Juggernaut. He's gonna be like only modestly affected by the explosive damage. So I honestly, like, I've been playing it out in my head. I think it's like an eternal battle. I don't think they could hurt each other. I don't think Ed could get close enough to Derek to do damage, but I also don't think that Derek could do enough damage to dissuade Edmund. I'm gonna get weird. Like, let's... he said it. Haha, he said it. Let's take as many items as possible, right? Let's take as many pills as possible. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Yeah, unstoppable force versus immovable object. They don't allow punji sticks in the UFC? Well, yeah, not until, well, but something if Dana White got his way. We take as many items as possible. We wish to live. I don't know anything about Dana White, except he's not the same person as Joe Rogan, but it does seem like they were built off of the same blueprint. You know what I mean? It's like a Pepsi versus Coke sort of thing. They should... That's how your eyes should actually be tested. Is like, at what distance can you reliably discern Dana White from Joe Rogan? Because I'm telling you, if they were 250 feet away from me, my eyes would see them as the same person. If they were 6 feet in front of me, I would 100%. I'd be able to tell every single time. There's 6 inches of height difference? Yeah, but I don't know who's taller. Probably Joe Rogan, I would guess. I was confusing Dana White with Vanna White. I was actually gonna make a joke about how, like, they should get married. By the way, like, as long as we're carrying, like, this manic energy in here, I still, and I'm not mad at you guys, but, like, you kind of screwed me. I still think that one of my most underrated tweets of all time is when I said, you expect me to be worried about automation taking our jobs away when Vanna White still has a career. I mean, literally, like, she just taps letters. Any student could, you know, write a program to do that in no time flat. And then people were like, not people, but like a couple of people were like, her job isn't to hit the letters. Her job is to, like, be a hottie. And I was like, yo, bro, you're jerking off the Wheel of Fortune, huh? Well, you know, any port in a storm, I suppose, but I don't know if I'd be openly, like, admitting that stuff on Maine or whatever. Nice self-report. Yeah, exactly. Okay, we'll take it. I told you I'm not taking any more damage. Caught. Sus. Dudes who are down bad. Red flag hobbies. How'd they catch you in 4K? This is indeed Tainted Eden. Making money is cool, but that sounds like a miserable job. Heavy disagree energy. I would love to take Vanna White's job. I mean, like, look, are you generating, like, a ton of satisfaction from, you know, hitting the letters? Probably not. But you're doing the task, like, sometimes it's just fulfilling to do a task successfully, even if it is easy, right? That's why I always talk about how, like, my dream would be to just... Okay, I didn't think this through, but it worked out beautifully. My dream would be to, like, be allowed to go back to, like, 5th grade and just be the valedictorian easily. Like, it wouldn't be that challenging, but, like, at the same time, it would feel good to just be the best, you know what I mean? Like, I think that would be a ton of fun. By the way, I don't know, in 5th grade, some 5th graders might have a better knowledge of, like, mathematics than me, at least 5th grade mathematics. I'd have to, like, relearn long division, maybe. But I will tell you something guaranteed. Nobody's coming even close in public speaking. If we have to do some public speaking, like, they're getting thrashed. You ever, even the best, like, 5th grader when they give a speech is like, George Washington was the first president of the United States. He is noteworthy for establishing the precedent of 2 terms as being the limit for American statesmen. And I would get up there, oh my god, I would have like I'd have a whole song and dance planned. I could filibuster. Okay, we out here? Would you be like you, though, or younger? Yeah, like in my head, it's like a Neuralink sort of thing, right? Like I would be my brain, but in my own 10-year-old body, which is also doubly good because I would still have hair. I mean, we're going alt path. We're going to try to go alt path anyway. Why not? We shop Wednesday, baby. How much American history do Canadians learn? The smarmy answer that's definitely also real is much more than Americans learn about Canadian history. But it's not as much as, like, you might be led to believe. Like, most of the American history I know is via either having lived through some of it at this point in my life, or, like, you know, listening to podcasts and audiobooks and, you know, stuff like that. And then we have a lot of, like, shared history with the U.S. I mean, look, don't get too big of a head over this, but, like, over the 20th century, a lot of world, and, well, actually from, like, the 18th century onwards, a lot of world history has an overlap with American history, you know? Like, it's hard to tell the story of what, you know, the Earth is like over the last 300 years without talking about the United States as well. So there's, you know, you kind of learn some of it ambiently just because it is a country that has a, you know, disproportionate effect on world affairs. So you learn, like, not a lot, but, like, it doesn't matter what you pick up here. And that's all I got, really. I'll be honest, I don't think Canadians learn enough about Canadian history. I feel like I know substantially, partly my own fault, by the way, but I feel like I know substantially more about American history than I do about my own country's history. I recognize I'm getting hit more than I'd like here. I think we just leave. Yeah, the Canadian history is like, and then, you know, at the same time that they were, like, doing all this nasty stuff in America, everybody in Canada was getting along, except for the British and the French. And then something fur trade, you know, something, and then we invented basketball. Like, that's pretty much Canadian history in, at least when I was in school. It kind of, it mythologized being Canadian for sure. But I think that's true of, you know, most countries. I'm guessing, at least. Certainly some. In England, the British Empire never gets mentioned in history class? How can you do that, though? I don't understand. What's British history, then? I mean, I gotta be honest, like, it seems harder to be a student in Europe, because, like, aren't your history classes, like, 10 times longer? Like, look, you can get as broad or as narrow into history as you want. I support this reroll. But, like, at the end of the day, you can cover, like, the broad strokes of Canadian history in, like, a couple semesters. I feel like if you're from France, like, isn't it, like, a lifelong experience that you're going back to, like, the Roman era? You're holding a grudge against Caesar for conquering, like, Transalpine Gaul? Canadian history, at least, like, the way it's taught in school, is, like, basically starts in, like, I don't know, like, the year 1800. What the heck is even that? I mean, this, just let it roll, man. It's brimstone bombs, of course. He did conquer part of Gaul? Yeah, I know. I listened to I told you, I'm very intellectual. I listen to numerous podcasts. I'll have you know I've listened to over 300 confirmed podcasts. Your survival in this debate is not guaranteed. My brimstone bombs! Where does Chilluminati rank? I don't know what... I must have had sharp plug, I guess, because when I hit the button, I rerolled. Despite not having a charge. That was weird. Anyway, don't tell Mathis I've never listened to an episode of Chilluminati. It's just not... and I don't mean this in a negative way. It's just not in my interest realm, you know? Like, it's doing great stuff. He seems to be very happy doing it. I would never be like, don't do it, but... I'm like, you know all this stuff's fake, right? You're doing an episode on, like, the Sasquatch? Come on, man. People are dying, Kim. There's some episodes about true crime. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Have they done an episode about Bitcoin yet? I don't even know, like, is that a dunk? I have no idea. Because I've never seen an episode. I got no clue, man. Ah, oh, what the... Okay, the mimics, I have to start blaming myself. I do just keep walking into them. No, you don't even want to know, like, I literally, like, so I listened to, Hardcore History. I haven't listened in a while, but it's a very entertaining podcast. Don't even know what this item does, but sure. Oh, you shoot blue candle tears. That seems pretty good. It's historical veracity. I know people have, like, some people at least have an issue with it, but it is very, it's entertaining at the minimum. And I listened to a finance podcast called the Rational Reminder Podcast that I'm going to tell you, like, 1% of you listening right now are going to be like, that's exactly my jam. And the other 99% are going to be like, this, like, if you listen to it for 5 seconds, you're going to fall asleep. Apart from that, I've just been listening to a lot of audiobooks. Like, I got debated last night. I finished Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. And it was like, people who like Daniel Kahneman also like this book by Daniel Kahneman. And I was like, Pog? A Daniel Kahneman book that I've never heard of? And then it's because that it doesn't come out on Audible till frickin' May, dude. Baited. Is NL trying to die? Nah, man. Even harder. I'm trying to live. Remember when people read books instead of listening to them? So, who's the boomer now, chat? Like, I don't know, what's your point? Or is the point just like, you know, why do we walk on a... Or why do we park on a driveway and drive on a parkway? Like... Remember when, like, you took, like, a horse and buggy to your office instead of, like, driving a car? Whatever happened to the good old days, man? Remember when instead of sending your friend a text, you wrote your message down on a piece of paper and then shoved it inside the quiver wrapped around the ankle of a carrier pigeon and then whispered something into his ear and then threw him into the sky and then hoped that your missive would be received? Whatever happened to the good old days? Okay, we were committed to doing this alt path. But my commitment knows a bound. Come on, man. Like, get me out of there. That's too much. That's too much. I mean, we might as well try to do the knife piece. That's not gonna hurt us too much. I'm just saying, man, like... You know, I saw it reminds me a little bit of like the sparkling water debate. People were like, you know, sparkling water's trash. I saw it was merely one person out of 6,200 people, but one person is like, audiobooks are trash. Like, just get over it, okay? You don't have to feel like so strongly about such minor things. I promise you, it's gonna make your life better. It's a very strange opinion to have. Like, I don't even want to ask you about like what you feel like your evidence is for that. Like, what's... Because it seems like it's not even based on the quality of the audiobook is like a piece of art or a, you know, a knowledge or a, you know, a textbook or whatever. It's more like, oh, like a guy who listened to audiobooks stole my girlfriend or something like that. It's just like a... It's like a heavily weird energy, man. Like, I gotta tell you, if a guy who listened to audiobooks stole your girlfriend, like... The person whose fault it is the least is the audiobook. It's probably mostly your fault, to be honest. But also your girlfriend's and possibly, you know, the guy as well. But I'm just saying you gotta examine your own role in the system as well. You can't just be blaming, you know, Random House audiobook productions. Send it. Send it. Don't send it. Walk it back. Receive it. That was just terrible. But joke's on you. You just re-rolled me into something amazing. Probably. At least it doesn't re-roll the knife piece. So I'm gonna get insane. You want to see how insane I'm gonna get? Check this out. I thought that would hurt, but that's fine. I realize now I can fly. I'm about to get loco, dude. Look at this. What the heck? It's like all of our stats went down, but the run seems better. It happens. It's more likely than you think. Go ahead, take it. The only way you lose these runs consistently is if you stop getting zany. If you decide like you're gonna try to control the zane, you're already dead. What you have to do is just rank your zaniness above the coefficient of zane, pardon me, twice, of the game. If you can be zanier than the game and roll with the punches, you'll win. It's like driving, you know, on ice, okay? If you start to skid and you hit the brakes, you're done for. You lost all control. If you look where you want to go, and I'm looking where I want to go, which is the alt path, if we can survive long enough to get there. If you look where you want to go, and you gently push the gas in the direction that you're looking, you got a chance to steer out of the skid. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, exactly. It's Ashby's laws of requisite zane. The run can stay zany longer than you can stay solvent? I disagree. The run can probably stay zany longer than you can stay solvent. But I'm the universal solvent. Be like water. Jeet Kune Do. Okay? Don't get too attached to that one. What the heck is this? Can we... Hold on. What is this? There's a golden ladder here? I've never seen this before in my life. Go up. It's an angel store. What? I have never seen that before. That's incredible. What the heck's... We got a judgment in here? Where'd you come from? I'm buying. I'm buying. Don't sweat it, dude. I'm buying. Anne Orlando. Amazing chest ahead. Alges? Close enough. It's because you got that sick ladder in your inventory? Yo, do I get that every floor then? If you get that every floor, that's disgustingly good. That's amazing. Until you give up all of your money to get nothing in return. But and plus, we're going to get hit and lose it. But, like, you know, it's the principle of the thing.
The tower.
I'm not afraid. Yo, like, it's not the best run we've ever had, but the shots are pretty strong. No doubt about that. We got the full key as well. I don't know, man. We could fight Mega Satan. We could do the super alt path. I don't even know what's happening right now. This is crazy. Anyway, that's my thoughts on audiobooks. Is like, I like them. I've been taking a lot of walks with the baby. And, like, podcasts are great, but sometimes you run out of episodes, right? And that's where you need an audiobook to fill the gap. Hello. Is baby time? Baby time. Hello. It's the baby. Hey. Hey. Baby. Baby. No. Oh. It's the baby. I know how this is gonna sound. I honestly don't think I can be killed on this run. Because getting hurt benefits me. So, like, how are you supposed to be killed? It's like that Katy Perry song, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah. Exactly. She knows it. That's not Katy Perry. Who is it? Oh, Kelly Clarkson from 40-Year-Old Virgin. Okay, can I? Oh no, can I hit you with a controversial take on Kelly Clarkson? Okay. Since You've Been Gone, great song. Nobody's debating that. See, she knows. She knows. Every song she's done since then, insubordinate and churlish.
No, what's it, the
Party in the USA?
Isn't that in the song?
That's Miley Cyrus.
There was something along that line at
Yep.
that same time.
This is my fight song. Take her back my life song. That one?
Yeah, that was a good song.
Not a good song.
Why?
I have insubordinate and churlish. Wasn't there... Chat, can you help on this one? Kate says Kelly Clarkson has a party song.
Shot speed up, shot speed down.
Her Christmas song is a bit of a bop. Have a Kelly Clarkson Christmas. She won the American Idol 1. Came in first, beat Justin Guarini, made a movie that was kinda dumb.
The baby looks so...
She's not loving it? How many times have I gotten mom's coin purse, dude?
Sang a lullaby
To the baby?
to Chet.
Oh, to Chad?
Yeah, the lullabies that you didn't sing to the baby.
I mean, I sing all the time. I sing a lot of the similar songs, I would say. Frog Likes to Hop, Hop, Hop comes up a lot. You know, flat... Dana, sana, sana, doop. That's what I remember of that one. The baby seems to respond very well to the beta band and Mom's Knife, Mom's Goodbye Mom's Knife, Super Knife to the beta band and also to Steely Dan. That's my baby intel right now. If you need the baby to I thought I heard something. Some heavy. Can you close my office door on the way out, please? Thank you, because I think there might be a conversation happening there. If you need the baby to calm down, you play some Steely Dan. Let me just see what's going on out here. Oh, it's just an Amazon package. No big deal. I mean, like, again, I've talked about this before. Many people are under the assumption, like, I'm not one of the best Isaac players on Earth. Okay, show me how one of these, like, 22-year-old speedrunners does when they get interrupted 6 times a run. They're reading 1,000 lines a second in chat, and also the doorbell's ringing. You know, they're looking their baby, like, in the eyes and feeling like that level of spiritual fulfillment. Like, it just has never happened. You can't show it to me. Oh, crap, Small Ant's here. Small, you know, I was with it, and then until they changed what it was, and it'll happen to you too. How long do you think those pencil sharpening muscles are gonna last? You know, you can't stay young forever. Even Peter Forsberg had to retire eventually. My brother recently got a kid. Any advice for us? So, like, when you say got, what do you mean? It's amazing that in the English language, my brother recently had a kid, even though had is the past tense of to have, is how it's supposed to be. Got, which is like to receive, though, is like you go, oh, no, no, no. No, he did not recently get a kid. English is weird, man. This has been your daily, This can't be done, I think. This has been your daily, English is weird take. Look, there's probably a better way to do that, but science hasn't figured it out yet. Acquiesced, there you go, acquiesced. Now I'm the semantics PhD king. Look at me. I'm the PhD now. Bro, I was reading something online yesterday. Tell me if this is true. So, somebody was like, hey, I have like a good job right now, but I need financial planning help because I'm about to get my PhD, and I estimate it'll take 5 to 6 years. Is that true? Five to 7? I honestly thought a PhD was like a 2-year Marty. I thought you got like a 4-year bachelor's, 2-year master's, 2-year PhD. Is that not the case? Not at all? That's crazy, man. Oh, another tinted rock. Look at that. It's closer to 424. That's wild. That is adorable. Yeah, I too thought it was adorable when I exited the comfort, warm bubble of academia and set out in the private sector to improve the tax base of my nation. I thought that was really adorable. When I left the bosom of school and instead entered the real world, I thought it was adorable. Don't try to academic gatekeep me. I'm not a PhD, but I've been reading books by doctors, okay? And not medical ones. Do your research, sweetie. Yeah, hey! I may not be in the real world now, but there was a brief moment when I taught English as a second language in South Korea. And, well, no, when I worked at a summer job as an insurance company. Not as an insurance company, but how sick would that be? Okay, Tiny Plant's doing some stuff for us here. I'll just take it. Okay, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Yo, we still have Sci-Fly? How the heck did that happen? Yeah, that's a great point. Do they have Dr. Utker in America? Or in Europe, for that matter? Or in the other parts of the world that are not North America, America, and Europe? Because, like, Dr. Utker doesn't even make sense to me. How can you be a doctor and sell frozen pizza? Isn't that like a conflict of interest? By the way, I don't think I left a trinket behind anywhere. I don't know if we can actually do, like, the alt path. But here we are. Oh, wait, this isn't even the alt path anyway. I'm just going to the corpse. What am I talking about? Yeah, I never could. Oh, just a dumb dog is online. On Origin, dude. He's gonna... Dude, maybe he wants to play It Takes Two. Do you think? We should send him a message, see if he wants to... Because I've been looking to start the game. Maybe he would be interested in playing some with me. He wants to play with Steve. My name's Ryan. You seem to have me confused with somebody else. Steve is an Isaac item, not a real person. F. Dude, this run is actually gonna... Oh, right, we gotta fight all the waves. You look more like a Mark. No, get up there! I don't know what you do! I was in the pool! Your name's Steven too? No, that's why I'm so freaking confused. No, this is not balls. This is somebody's elbow joint. Show some respect. It's an elbow. Chad, it's an elbow! Trash. It's satire. Take it anyways for the reroll? No, because I actually feel like, and comedic timing could get me pretty good here, but I don't want to take it because, like, 7 seals could hit me. And if it hits me, I'm going to reroll. But alright, well, I could have taken it in hindsight. By the way, I have a triple-digit money counter. And brimstone. What's up with that? What's happening? That's deep pockets now? They changed it? Did they make it so that the donation machine doesn't pop in a single hit? Did they recently add more hops? Alright, well this should be a bit of a spicy fight, but I'm excited either way. Pop it. There you go. Get in there. Do something. Drop some bombs. You never know what kind of bombs we got here. I knew it was coming. You know what? I accepted. What the heck? What the? He's playing Pong with me, dude. He can't. Lemonade pitcher. Okay, does this mean we get alt path weirdo here, which means he starts summoning enemies instead of doing brimstone stuff? Nope. By the way, I think we have marked. I really... Yeah, we have marked. I've been hit by something. Allegedly. Holy Mantle. Holy Mantle's the ticket. Can of corn. Can of corn. Just remember, what would Malf say? Malf would say can of corn. Can of corn, baby. Isaac's heart, thank you for leaving. You're okay. Oh, that was a good one, too. My HP? I lived? Get the heart. Oh, frick. Not like this. No! Respawn me. No, not outside the room. Not outside the room. We are Dark Judas temporarily. Well, I don't even know what his health is at, but it must have been so close to him being dead. Because he was like 40% dead by the time we pivoted off of Spider Mod. And this is an amazing run. But we know we're gonna get hit. So again, you know, I gotta remind myself. We kind of just gotta like, okay, well, that does not help. Oh, because we're not Super Eden anymore. Now we're Dark Judas, so we don't re-roll the whole run, which means we're... Oh, no. Yeah, we didn't get any unlocks because we didn't do any... I mean, we left it all on the line for the corpse, unfortunately. We could have definitely just, you know, gone to, like, the dark path or something like that. But, you know, we left it all on the line, and I'm not afraid to have done it. Judas unlocks then? Yeah, but, like, I mean, we're gonna die. This is a bit of a... It's an attrition play. We got great DPS, but the dodging is not what it used to be. It's all right. Still a good run, regardless. I mean, I think we got our Zane sorted out. We can try to do like some basic unlocks. You know, some stuff. I mean, I'd really like to knock out some of the challenges, just like get some positive momentum for sure. Yeah, 0.7 speed is not amazing. I wouldn't dispute that. Challenges are mostly pretty tough, yeah. I don't know if I want to go straight back to the Zane. Oh, dude, I don't know. Shoop the Whoop would be pretty sick here. So yeah, I think we should. I think it's a good idea. Let's try to unlock all the alt characters. Challenges are fun, but we can do them whenever. Donkey dunk, donkey dunk, donkey dunk. You know what? You ask and ye shall receive. Try to unlock Tinted Bethany after this. Why not? We can give it a try. Tainted Cain is cool too. Where's me? Tainted Cain. Can of corn, Master Wayne. Can of corn and I'll... I just wanted a can of corn, Master Wayne. I broke it, that can of corn. That's Michael Caine? But he's edgy. He's like the Joker. We live in a society. I know the impression is trash because nobody's talking about how bad it is. They're just talking about Isaac instead, which just means they're bored. You know, artist. An artist respects the silence that serves as a foundation for creativity. You know, artist. I'm muted. I'm dead. Head eyes, I'm dead. I mean, if you could just give me like a couple spirit hearts, a couple spirit arts, I might be alright. It's probably better than this. You're no artist, Harry. You know, I'm something of an artist myself. That's not... This sounds nothing like Willem Dafoe. Do bombs hit buttons? Bombs, buttons, Battlestar Galactica. This is a foolish endeavor. Do not do this. Okay. Send them. We can dodge this. I don't know what's happening. Oh, because of censor, it's slowing the tears. Not by much. Not by much. But it's something. Just when I generated some hope. Oh, dude, that was not that bad. That did not take as long as it could have. There's some belief to be had here. I don't know what's happening. Yo, the slow is actually like it's just enough. The DPS is also pretty disgusting. I knew that was coming, but that's fine. We got plenty of HP still. Plenty of HP to back him up. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Alright. I mean, I don't know who this will... I guess it'll count as an unlock for Judas, but I think I already did this as Judas. Done. Alright. I don't think it'll be tainted Judas, because that was just Dark Judas, but still, hey, you know, heavy slash marker there. Slash marker, who'da thought?